If you were to make a checklist of yachts 80 to 90 feet, normally you have to make a compromise. Not having a fifth stateroom, no use of the foredeck, smaller flybridge, no room for the toys. But on Majestic Moments, this is not the case. It's a 5-stateroom boat, on deck master, beautiful beach club with room for your toys, huge flybridge with a hot tub. She has all that and more. I'm Juno Prudhomm, and together with my colleague Mike Kiely, we're gonna take you on board at Majestic Moments, a 2019 Azimut 27-meter Grande. Normally in yachts this size, you want easy access getting in and out of the water. Here on Majestic Moments, you have that. You have a beautiful beach club where you can jump in and out of the water at any time. We also have a beautiful garage where you can store your jet tender, a plethora of toys. In terms of space, you have everything you need back here at this beautiful beach club. Making our way to the cockpit, you can access it either port or starboard. You're gonna have this beautiful hard top above that's gonna keep you nice and shaded. Maybe you're getting direct sunlight. You have a aft bimini shade that comes down that keeps you nice and protected. A beautiful lava stone table where you can have dining for a crowd. A Samsung flat screen TV, an outside galley to starboard where you have an isotherm fridge and a sink. And for the captain, you have an aft docking station. Now let's make our way up to the Flybridge. This is gonna be one of the key focal points of the boat. You're gonna be spending majority of your time up here, feeling the beautiful breeze, the scenery when you're in the Caribbean. It's just one of the best places to be on board. All the way aft is your hot tub, sun pads to either side. To starboard is your grill. And when you're done cooking, what better place to enjoy that meal at the table to starboard. With a beautiful lava stone table, you can easily dine 8 to 10 here comfortably. Forward of your dining table is your flat screen TV. Across from your dining table is your outside galley. Here at the galley, you have a prep station for a crowd, so making those drinks are no problem. You have your isotherm fridge, an ice maker, and a sink. Here at the upper helm is where the captain really loves to run the boat. Unless there's inclement weather, he'll go down below, but 95% of the time, this is where he loves to be. You have 2 Simrads, engine displays, your CNC thrusters, Humphrey trim tabs, Simrad autopilot, and your Aventus joystick. Making our way down these gracious side decks, we're gonna make our way to the bow. Early in the intro, we talked about compromises. Typically in this size segment, the foredeck is usually that compromise. Many manufacturers think of this as an afterthought, just giving you a sun pad, really no use of the foredeck. But on Majestic Moment, this is not the case. You have a big foredeck, beautiful sun pad all the way forward. You can walk around, easy service access for the crew, big U-shaped seating area all the way aft with a lava stone table, and you have a clamshell style bimini shade that keeps you nice and covered on those sunny days. What I love about this area, you have great space to walk around. Typically it feels tight, it feels crammed, but here on the foredeck, moving around is no problem. Forward, you're gonna find a beautiful lounging area for 4 cup holders, drinks. Hanging out here is just a great time. Forward of the sun pad, you're gonna find 2 anchors, 2 winches, access to your surface equipment, and plenty of space for the crew to work. Now that I've shown you the exterior, my colleague Mike Kiely is going to show you the interior.
This is one of the most amazing spots on this boat. It's the main salon. It's got curves, it's got fine woods, it's got subtle tones. It's light, it's airy. The windows really make the experience in the salon here. The size of the windows draw your vision outside. You just look around, you feel like you're out on the water. Very contemporary, very modern, and yet there's a purpose to it. And you'll see furniture that is opposed seating, which is inviting for a conversation. Across from most of the seating is a drop-down TV. Great for movies on a rainy day or just to catch up on the morning news. So you may notice that in between the living area and the dining area, there's another curved dark wood panel accented with chrome trim that is elegant yet subtle enough to separate the dining area. So let's move into the dining area. Even though it's in the same area, it seems completely separate. Somehow Azimut's figured out the space to have 6 to 8 people just like a larger yacht and still has enough room for service. Over to starboard, you'll see a very tasteful and elegant storage area for all your table settings. So now entering in the galley, the first thing you'll notice is the prep area to the right. It's got a wine fridge underneath with one of the 2 Miele stoves. Great place to get things in and out to the guests. Continuing forward, now you'll see the main galley area. It's so important to have cold storage. People many times forget how much space you really do need. This boat does have that. On the outboard side, you'll have plenty of counter space with a double sink. There's lots of light for all that culinary magic to happen in here without any interruptions. There's also another Miele stove and stovetop. Now let's head back over to the starboard side and move forward. The first thing you'll notice is the easy access to the starboard decks. Across from that, you'll find access to the helm. We'll stop back and see that soon. In the starboard companionway, moving forward on the left, you will see the dayhead. Let's move forward into one of the most impressive spaces on this yacht, and that's the master. This is the most impressive space on this yacht, bar none. It has large windows like you'd find on a 150-foot to 200-foot yacht. So imagine waking up in the morning and that is your view. That's the experience you want on a yacht like this. And as we've discussed in the past, there is no compromise here. This is something that the 27-meter Azimut offers that no one else does. Looking around the cabin, you'll see plenty of curves, a centerline queen berth. Across from the berth, you will find a mirror with a TV hidden behind and a Sonos soundbar. Moving even further forward, you'll find the master head with lots of marble. It's clean, it's bright, a large shower, twin sinks, a bidet, and a head. Let's head back down the starboard companionway and go see the guest staterooms. Coming down the curved stairwell, you end up in the foyer for the guest cabins. The forward 2 cabins are equal, both with twin berths, TVs, ensuite heads, large showers, and lots of natural light. Moving aft to the 2 aft staterooms, I'd almost consider these VIPs, both with queen-size centerline berths, large windows, plenty of storage, and as well a great size ensuite head. From the starboard companionway, we can step up into the helm area. It's sleek and inviting. It's got all the electronics you'll need for navigation, 3 SIM-RAD, flat screens, autopilot, joystick, throttles, spotlight control, bow and stern thrusters, onboard ship's monitoring system, and finally trim tabs. To port, there's double seating, just to hang out and enjoy the ride. To aft, there's plenty of storage for the captain's equipment.
Making our way aft to port, we're gonna make our way to the engine room and crew spaces. Access can be found on the port side deck. Here in the crew area, you have space for 5, a Miele separate washer and dryer, microwave, TV, and your separate head. Aft of the crew space is the engine room. Your power with MAN B12s giving you 1,900 horsepower each. Outboard on either side of the engines, you have your Cummins Onan 29 kilowatt generators. We love to run these MANs at 16 knots. We find her to be super efficient, burning 50 gallons an hour.
Well, that wraps up our tour today. Thank you for being with us on Majestic Moments 2019 Azimut 27 meter. And Juno, thank you for your help.
Of course. Please feel free to reach out to either of us. We'd be happy to get you on board. If you have any questions or like to schedule a private showing, please reach out to Salt and Pepper and we'll be happy to get you on board.